nigga, this the life I chose, yeah. I'm gonna cap, got a pose. Niggas gonna stop saying they know me. They tryna look all cool for the hoes. Okay, now you guess my team.
It's your boy, Marsothadon. Back at y'all with another video, and today I'm gonna be doing part 2 of the Flirtationship story. So basically, we left off at the part where she texted me saying, I just want to be friends, yada yada, and I blocked her, deleted her number, all that. We're on that part. So after that, I go to sleep. Next day I wake up, I go to school. As I'm parking, I see her behind my car. So I'm like, all right, she's probably just walking from the woods into school. So I get out of my car, walk towards the school, and I see her behind me as I'm opening the door. And I'm like, bro, don't be mean. Just open the door for her. Do whatever, just open the door for her. So I open the door for her. She goes in. I'm behind her, and I walk up because I need to get to this one class so I can turn something in. I wanted to turn it in early so I could just get done with it, so I didn't have to do it. And she taps me and she's like, hello. And I'm like, I just give her like a death stare, like, that was literally how I was looking behind her. So she got the hint. I went to my class, turned in my thing, and I kind of just sat there for the rest of the day. And me and her didn't really speak that much that day. And over the course of the week, she was trying to speak to me any place she could. And what was so bad about it was the fact that we had so many mutuals. Like, I sit with different people at lunch every day. So when I would sit with the mutuals that knew her, she would take that as an opportunity to sit with me and talk with me, which I never did. As soon as I saw her like coming in the path, I'd be like, I gotta go use the bathroom. And then I would go hang out with other people and then like go to my next period after that. I remember this one time, it was like 90s day at my school or something, and I was dressed up as like a 90s rapper, and my man the one I told you about in part 1, he walked up to her because he wanted to ask her a question, and he asked her that question, and as we're gonna leave, she's like, hey Marzo, hey. And I didn't even respond to her, bro. Me and him just walked up and he was like, bro, why you that harsh to her for? And I was like, you know the reason why, because I already told him. He was like, dang, it's like that. It was definitely like that, bro. Don't waste my time. Like that serious. Don't waste my time at all. It's not that. So now let's go a little bit forward to our school's like tailgate, like first football game type thing. It was like a little celebration thing or whatever, and my sister went. I was gonna stay at the house because 2 hours after that whole celebration thing was gonna happen, I had to go with my dad to Atlanta. So I was just gonna stay home and chill for a little bit. But something in me was like, go to the celebration thing, have fun. So I told my mom I'm gonna ride my bike around the neighborhood, and I rode my bike to the school where the celebration was, parked my bike there, and I just talked with people, hung out with people, and I clicked up with my man's Jay. Jay's gonna be important to the story for a reason. Jay's gonna be important to the story. So hold on, the camera was like out of focus a little bit. Let me make sure everything's cool with it. All right, okay, I was about to say. So after that, me and Jay were talking and stuff like that, and he's like, yo, bro, been talking to this girl, man. And I was like, oh, what's her name? And he was like, A. And I was like, never.
She belongs to the streets.
Never. Because I know what you're thinking. You probably didn't tell him about A. Bro, I told him about A lot. So he already knew that me and A had a past and we were in the talking stage and all that. But Jay was like, he either didn't care or just didn't recognize how serious it was. So I wasn't necessarily mad at him. I was more so mad at A. I was like, never, because I realized what happened, bro. She got with my man.
She belongs to the streets.
And I was like, bro, that's when I realized she's for the streets, bro. I was like, no, never. So I kind of like warned him about her, and I was like, bro, you go ahead, do your thing. I ain't gonna be that dude that's gonna be jealous or whatever, but just watch it back, yada yada. And he's like, oh yeah, A is here, by the way. Me and her gonna hang out at the tailgate. And I was like, great. So A comes along with her friend, and now it's me, Jay, and A and her friend walking around. And I'm not saying a word to her. I left like 30 minutes after that. So I dapped Jay up, said goodbye. And then A was like, A said goodbye to me, and I did not say nothing. I ain't say nothing. I was like, nah. And the whole ride to Atlanta, I was just sitting there like, bro, what type of snake stuff do you have to be on to get with my mans, bro? Like, and like, it's not like she didn't know we were friends. Me and Jay hang out every day. Like, that's like close friends right there. So she knew that me and Jay were like this. So it was just crazy. Now, luckily, that didn't get in the way of what me and Jay had. Me and Jay were still cool. But after that, I started to really distance myself away from her. Like, anytime she was in the hallway, if there was a stair, I would cut to that stair. Anytime we were in a room, I would sit far away from her, yada yada. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Oh, you're being petty, yada yada. Yes, I am. Because what she did, it was crazy. Like, you really had to go for my mans though. Like, dang. So after that, I ain't gonna say me and her had beef. It was just that, like, I never really like talked to her. And then after a while, like, it just got to the point where, like, I just got used to it, and I didn't, like, not necessarily not recognize her as a person, but anytime I would see her in an area, it wouldn't bother me as much. So I wasn't on the no, like, I wasn't on no, like, turn to the hallway stuff again. I wasn't on that, like, I wasn't on that no more. I was just, like, living life. And after a while, her and Jay started having problems, bro. Guess who she came crawling back to for advice? And to be fair, I gave it to her, because at that point I was like, yo, like, I really don't care anymore. Like, there's no point in us having beef. So I was the relationship advice guy. But to be fair, I was talking to another girl at that time, and she probably didn't want me doing this. So I ain't tell her that. I ain't tell her that either. So she probably didn't want me doing this, but that was just what it was. And after a while, Jay and A broke up, and a lot of the problems that I warned Jay about happened in that relationship. And that's just one of the Flirtationship stories, by the way. This Flirtationship series is gonna be a long series. because I have a lot of stories about this. I got a lot of stories about this, and y'all can let me know if y'all want those in the comments. But this ain't gonna be the end of the Flirtationship series. This is just gonna be like the end of this part of the Flirtation series. So that's really it. Like, comment, subscribe. It's been your boy Marsothadon, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.
Hop on the beat, bitch, I'm locked in. Glizzy on me, Lil Quan, got them boxed in. Big 4-5, no boxing. That's fat, little nigga, I ain't rocking. Water done gave me the green light.